I wake up early, go to bed pretty early. I look forward to that first cup of coffee. I don't know how much of it is addiction or just routine. But it's just get up, get the clothes on as fast as possible, jump on my bike. And I like that a lot. It just kind of gets things going pretty fast. I think they open up at 5:30 on the weekdays, and I try to get there as close to there as I can. The earlier I get there, the more time I have where there isn't anybody else around, just the people working. And yeah, it's great. It's a really peaceful time. Anyway, I just have projects that I work on. Just depends. Sometimes I study Spanish, sometimes I draw, sometimes I just let it go and try to imagine.
I started getting into coffee really when my girlfriend at the time became my wife. That was what we would do every day. It was our time to get together. It was a social thing for us. It was a bonding time. And from there, the whole idea of how do coffee shops run, what is it all about? It became more about, I could see that there was an art behind it. And the people who made the best coffee always had a flair for the artistic.
Good morning. My drink, it's a quad tall almond mocha in an ice glass without ice. 4 shots of espresso, chocolate syrup, some almond syrup, and milk. And that's it. All right, thank you. Typically in one gulp, maybe 2 occasionally. At one time I was doing 4 of those before noon a day.
I think that's the main passion in me, is trying to put things back to work. You know, things that I find that have a nice shape or a nice color or something. And, you know, I just seem to collect everything just to have it around. And I usually pin everything up or try to keep it where I can see it somehow to bring it in.
Right now, I'm training for a competition in a martial art called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's an international competition coming up in 2 months. The correlation between Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, anything in coffee is that there's a common theme that goes through all arts. The crema, to me, seems like it's symbolic of the art of coffee. You know, and if you get a nice layer of crema, you know that the person's into the art of it.
Well, these represent cats. And I did a bunch of cats that were a little bigger shape than this, but basically the same thing, just a head and 4 feet. And then I found these tins and I thought, oh, this would be great. So I made 5 of them. I call it sky cats. And it's kind of to hang over your bed, and they sort of spiritually watch out for you during the night. The sky cats under the stars or something. But I just leave it over my bed so they can kind of just keep an eye on things.
I keep working towards getting less and less tension in my life, less and less stress. It almost seems like an oxymoron when you talk about coffee and stress. There's something that a peaceful coffee shop gives everyone. Almost without exception, people always tend to relax more in coffee shops.
I don't drink black coffee at all. For me, since I am going through it so rapidly, it's not so much sitting down to enjoy it. It's more of the ultimate stimulation to get me going for the day.
I don't think about what coffee does to me as much as I don't want to create any situation that makes me have to quit. It's like I like it so much. I think I started like right in high school, and at first it tastes terrible, and cream and sugar for, you know, about the first 20 cups, and then it was black, and it's been black ever since. And usually I just take off with my 3rd cup and just jump on my bike and ride down. Don't know why. It's something about the challenge of it, trying to stay upright and not get hit and not spill anything at the same time. So I do it that way.
3 things I came out here for was 1, good coffee, good microbrews, and good bread. Things that Europeans cherish for their quality of life. This is one of the best places in the world for that stuff. I'd add another one, but it's illegal.